Well, just last month, I had an opportunity to officiate a wedding at Sparks Lake. It was one of the final weekends where we had really good weather. And back on the backside of Sparks Lake, there's a beach by the boat launch. And that's where this wedding was. And even if you haven't been there yourself, you've probably seen photos from this beach because it's such an iconic view of both the South Sister and Broken Top, framed by the trees and the lake itself. Just a beautiful, stunning view of these mountains. And as we were there celebrating this couple as they were getting married, I encouraged them as this pair that is just setting out into the season of marriage to remember that life is going to change. They're going to get older. Things that seem certain today may not seem so certain 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. But just like the mountains that we were staring at, there are certain things in life that will never change. And so we would do well in our relationships with one another and our relationship with God to let our focus and our intention and our energy go towards not those things that change, but the things that never change. And the names of our mountains, the North Sister, the Middle Sister, and the South Sister, are Mount Hope, Mount Faith, and Mount Charity. And those come from this chapter that we're in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, where Paul says that 3 things will remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And Paul's encouragement for us is, with all the change that you're going to experience in your life and uncertainty, hold fast to the things that don't change. Today's verse is out of chapter 13 and verse 4. It says, "Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud." That sounds like a nice thing to say, but that is an incredibly challenging statement to live out. To live in a way that our love expresses itself even towards our enemies, those that we perceive as on the wrong side of an argument or the wrong side of a debate, or just people that hate you or dislike you, to respond not with evil, but with patience, kindness, and humility. Man, what a challenge. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, it's the second portion of our reading today. And in verse 14, Paul writes this. He says, "Encourage those who are timid. Take tender care of those who are weak, and be patient with everyone. See that no one pays back evil for evil, but always try to do good to each other and to all people." I love that Paul, in that last verse there, says, but always try to do good to each other and to all people. Paul knows this is so hard, you're not going to get it right every time. And so he says, try, do your best. You're not going to make it every single time. You're not going to return kindness when people are evil to you every single time. You're going to struggle with this, but try. And I want to encourage you this, and this is what I'll leave us with today, is if you find yourself struggling to respond when people are evil to you, like this passage says, don't give up trying. Maybe yesterday you responded when someone slighted you or said something awful to you or wrote some comment that you disagreed with on your social media. Maybe you didn't respond in kindness and goodness and patience. Don't give up. Today, try to do good to each other and to all people. We're all in this together. We are all figuring out what it looks like to love in community, to disagree and yet still express the kindness and the patience of God to one another. And when we get it wrong, here's our mantra. Here's our method moving forward. We're going to try. We're going to try to do good to all and to love the way that Jesus loved. It's difficult, it's challenging, but it's the way of Jesus, and it's something we're leaning into. I want to finish today with just reading this over us, and you're welcome to close your eyes. You don't need to stare at me any longer. But listen to as I read this out of 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 23. "Now may the God of peace make you holy in every way, and may your whole spirit and soul and body be kept blameless until our Lord Jesus comes again. God will make this happen, for he who calls you is faithful." God bless you in your day today.